WHAS 11 Weather First.
Good Saturday evening. I'm meteorologist Alden German. A beautiful look outside, but it is cold. The temperatures in the middle 20s, but feeling like the teens. It's going to be getting even colder as we head into tonight. Lows for many of us falling into the teens, so very cold with a clear sky, but warmer tomorrow with plenty of sunshine. Our temperatures returning to the middle 40s. This is only a brief cold snap. We have much warmer weather coming our way over the next week. I'll let you know how warm we'll get ahead. You're watching WHAS 11 News at 6:30.
New information for you here tonight. 9,000 workers at Ford's Kentucky truck plant are once again threatening to go on strike over disputes surrounding local contract negotiations. Thanks for joining us here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. UAW officials say Ford is failing to address health and safety issues, and if they aren't resolved by next week, KTP won't hesitate to hit the picket line. WHAS 11's Connor Steffen is speaking with the UAW Local 862 chapter president tonight.
Could the largest and most profitable Ford plant once again go on strike?
So it's important for the membership to know that we've put, a perimeter, a hedge of security, right? Protection around our membership.
UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn says the more than 9,000 UAW workers at Ford's Kentucky truck plant are ready to go on strike next Friday if necessary over local contract negotiation sticking points. Though UAW negotiators have seen movement on Ford Motor Company's end since announcing the potential move Friday.
Yesterday was a lot of movement. The focus was to engage Ford Motor Company with that tool in the tool belt. To get the negotiations completed, right?
In a statement shared with WHAS 11 News Friday, a Ford Motor Company spokesperson said, quote, "Negotiations continue and we look forward to reaching an agreement with UAW Local 862 at Kentucky Truck Plant." Ford's Louisville assembly plant resolved its local agreement in January. KTP is one of 19 other Ford plants still working to resolve local agreements. Dunn would not speak on specific sticking points during our interview, but in a UAW press release sent out Friday, officials said central issues in negotiations are health and safety inside the plant. It also mentions the company's attempts to, quote, erode the skilled trades at a KTP.
There's not many, and we're moving the needle, and I think we're going to close it out soon. I hope we do.
In Louisville, Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.
As one key part of that national UAW deal, Ford is offering $50,000 buyouts to older, skilled KTP and LAP workers. As of right now, Dunn says about 750 workers across both plants are seeking a buyout. The Kentucky House will consider a bill this week that could weaken child labor laws. House Bill 255 would remove working hour restrictions on 16 and 17-year-olds. Older Kentucky teens would be able to work on unlimited number of hours each and at any hour when school is not in session. Opponents of the bill argue it could lead to the exploitation of minors, but the bill's sponsor believes it will encourage kids to work more.
I think this is good to get people out into the workplace, get them some work experience, and hopefully they'll get off the couch, quit playing Nintendo games, and actually make money.
It's hard to see how allowing additional hours and days of work will not impinge on the success of preparing for post-secondary education or vocational pathways to good jobs following high school.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear was asked about the bill this week, and he says current laws are there to protect kids' education.
This idea that our children aren't able to develop job skills when we've invested $250 million in career and technical education in our schools is simply wrong.
The bill was added to the orders of the day in the House for Tuesday. The Kentucky House will also hear a bill that will make it harder for people to get SNAP benefits. The proposed bill would enforce a rule that Kentuckians wouldn't qualify for the benefits if they have financial assets that exceed certain thresholds. Right now, a federal policy used by most states allows states to skip the asset test when determining eligibility.
There's no real reason to continue with these loopholes. Now that the pandemic is behind us, it's time for us to think about solutions on how to get more workers off the sideline and back into the workforce.
The goal is to save money by cutting down burden on SNAP, but unfortunately, they don't account for the downstream harms. When more people go hungry, more people need health care. The United States spends an estimated $16 trillion a year in nutrition-related chronic illnesses that could be solved by helping people eat.
The bill passed out of a House committee and now heads to the full House floor for a vote. New right here at 6:30, St. Paul United Methodist hosted their 4th annual Human Trafficking Conference today. This year's conference focused on familial human trafficking, which is when victims are trafficked by family members or other trusted individuals. Today's conference was a forum in hopes of creating an open discussion with the community about the problem of human trafficking in Louisville and how community members can identify and help potential victims.
Everywhere. It's everywhere. I mean, you see it in schools, you see it in faith communities, you see it everywhere, and that's why it's so important that we tell people what it is, what it really looks like.
Today's event consisted of presentations from local human trafficking experts, with time after for community members to ask questions. An Indiana man was arrested after allegedly stabbing a man in the neck in an apartment complex. The Charlestown police say they received calls Friday evening about a man trying to force his way into a second-floor apartment located on Main Street just off Market Street. Police say 27-year-old Ryan Fox stabbed a man inside the apartment and then ran from the scene. The victim was taken to U of L Hospital, where police say he is now stable after surgery. Police say they were able to locate Fox 20 minutes later, about a block away from the scene. Fox has been charged with attempted murder, burglary with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, and criminal recklessness. A man has also been arrested in connection to a fatal shooting back in November. 23-year-old Stephen Robinson Jr. was arrested for murder, wanton endangerment, and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Robinson's arrest is in connection to the deadly shooting in early November that left one person dead. Robinson is expected in court February 26th. Norton Healthcare revealed their $5 million investment is almost finished. It's a new downtown Louisville facility focusing on women's health services. The investment is right in downtown Louisville as part of the Norton complex off Chestnut Street. They hope it'll be more comfortable to women and also hope to expand the program to their future OB/GYN office in the new West Louisville Hospital under construction. A spokesperson with Norton says this facility was strategically placed right next to their Level 4 maternity hospital and NICU, as well as Norton Children's Hospital. Services will also include ultrasound services, a clothing pantry, breastfeeding support, and even free valet parking. They say this doubles down on their commitment to invest within the downtown area. Republic Bank joined with Mayor Craig Greenberg to announce their largest donation to Metro United Way, located on East Broadway. The bank and its employees donated over $188,000. They gathered this week to thank their employees for their generosity, particularly for their investment into downtown.
We care about Louisville. We care about downtown Louisville. We love this city. It's where we were founded. We are very committed to the communities that we live in and the communities that we work in.
Metro United Way's priorities are helping create equity within Louisville, stronger households out of poverty, and allowing kids to thrive in our community.